Hi guys, I'm Nina, and you guys are the intro Bang Hipster Darlings, and today we're going to talk about the second movie I watched this week, which was Lars and the Real Girl. Lars and the Real Girl stars Ryan Gosling, Emily Mortimer, Paul Schneider, and Patricia Clarkson, who are all really awesome and kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere. Lars and the Real Girl is about Lars, and he orders a sex doll and becomes really makes this big delusion about how she's a real person with real feelings and thoughts, and so the whole town goes along with the delusion to help Lars get better. This is set in an ambiguous northern town in sort of modern times. They said they have the internet and Xbox, but it all kind of looks like 1990. So the color palette in this movie is really interesting. Like, I find all of the scenes were kind of muted until the very end, where you get some really high contrast pieces. One of the things that this movie did really well was that it used silence to make the uncomfortable moments more uncomfortable. Like, there wasn't any music to make you feel a little bit better. It was really uncomfortable, and the acting in those scenes was amazing because you felt like, oh my god, this is real. And Bianca's story is very elaborate. Bianca is the sex doll, and her story is very elaborate of how she got there and how she moves through the town. She gets a life of her own separate from Lars, and it is very jarring to him. It takes on gender politics, it takes on the mental stigma debate, and it takes on the idea of fictionhood, that even though we all are somewhat fictionalized, we all transcend that idea and become something else. Everyone in the town takes to Bianca rather quickly, which I found kind of weird that there wasn't more dissent. It was really nice that everyone was willing to play along with his delusion, but it was also really strange. Really, garbage truck? I'm trying to make a video. But the one part of this movie I think I didn't like is Ryan Gosling's mustache. I wanted to shave it off so bad. It just didn't look good, and it didn't look right. The acting in this movie is fantastic. Hands down, really good movie. And this movie kind of went where Adventureland was trying to make it like poignant and also kind of a slower moving film. Like, this was a slower moving film. I wouldn't show this to everybody, but this was a slower moving film, and it did it right. So I think that this was a really good movie. I would show it to the right kinds of people. I think that it's pretty great. Patricia Clarkson as the doctor was fantastic. Yeah. That's all my thoughts on this movie. What are some of your thoughts? And leave me some thoughts down below. Okay, bye guys.